Now let's talk about this police incident in Galveston, Texas involving the mounted police officers and the black guy who was a criminal. Now let's set the precedent. This guy, first and foremost, was doing something illegal, trespassing, caught in the middle of trespassing by officers on mounted horses, not in patrol cars. They weren't driving around patrol cars, then they decided to get on the horses. They are in mounted horse patrol. He gets caught, he gets arrested, and they had to walk him to wherever they need to take him for him to be detained and processed. Now they can't, what do you expect them to do? Park the horse, get off the horse? No, they had to use the mechanism in which they've been using, that's a part of the department policy. They do it to white people too, and everybody else. They get arrested in Galveston, Texas while they're mounted on the horses. They handcuff you and they put a rope on the handcuff so they can walk you to wherever they need to process you on. For some reason, people are now outraged because they have this slave plantation syndrome where everything has to relate to 400 years ago. A long time ago, okay? Not 400 years ago, but a long time ago when in this country, some people were slaves. Some black people, not all. Black people even own slaves. But I'm not going to get into that right now. So they walk the man there. People take a picture. Now they want to act like the police officer doing something wrong. And the cowardice, no balls having police chief decides to apologize for a policy that they never apologized when they had a white man there. They only apologize because they get backlash because a black man is there, and black people get mad at the black man because they see him with a rope and them walking with him on mounted horses, but they weren't mad when he was breaking the law. Let me get back to the subject at hand. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you want the police officers to do? Just somebody throw something out there. What do you want them to do? They're on horses. Do you want them to put him on the back of the horse? Put the man on the back of the horse in handcuffs and say, hey, buddy, hope you hold on. I hope you don't fall off the horse. And if you fall off the horse, I hope you don't fall off and start running. And then if he's walking next to the horse, you want him to walk next to the horse and say, Mr. Criminal that don't know how to follow law, you clearly don't care about other people's property because you're trespassing. We're going to just let you walk next to the horse in handcuffs. And don't run away, sir. We're going to trust that you won't run away from us. What do you want them to do? Put him on the horse? Do you want them to park the horse? Them to park the horse at a random place and tie him up? Walk 8 blocks, go get the police car, bring it back, get him put in the car? Only because he's black? Because you don't want him to do that with the white people. You don't want him to do that with Hispanic people. But you want him to do that because the guy's black. When are we going to stop this mess? And then some people get mad because police officers don't want to call these officers out. Well, they didn't do nothing. And I'm going to say this, and I say this in every video. If you weren't a police officer, you ain't never put on a badge, understand that you know half of what you're talking about. You ain't never been there. You don't know policy. You don't know protocol. You don't understand the political climate on the police department, that you've been arresting people and putting them in ropes and the rope wasn't even around his neck or something. It was on the handcuffs. You put a person, you arrest them and you tie them to the rope when you're on a mounted horse for probably 50 years. Never been a problem. All of a sudden in 2019, it's a problem. Y'all kill me with this stuff, man. Police officers not going to call out police officers if they ain't doing nothing wrong. And just because you, being the person who lack understanding of law enforcement, believe they're doing something wrong, don't make it right. There's nothing wrong with a police officer doing what they did. For these police officers to do what they did. Message to the criminals. If you don't want to have the perp walk with rope and handcuffs with 2 people on mounted horses, don't commit crimes. You don't get arrested if you don't commit a crime. I don't want to hear this excuse, well, I didn't know, or hey, it's just a minor crime. Don't commit crimes. See, the lesson that I learned back a long time ago is my daddy, if you didn't do what he told you to do, you get a whooping. It wasn't, well, this is minimal, this is extreme. You get your butt whooped no matter what you do. So what do? What do? I don't F up. I don't care if it's something little, washing dishes, folding clothes, or something big like getting in trouble at school. My daddy tapped me up. I don't do none of it. Why can't people in this real world understand that? You know why I would never be doing a perp walk in Galveston, Texas? Where it's highly likely I won't? Because I'm not going to go out there and commit a crime. I'm not going to go out there and do nothing I shouldn't be doing. I don't want an interaction with police. I love them. I give them a high five and say what's up, but I don't want to be on the other side of police officers because they're doing their jobs. And for everybody out here that somehow mysteriously believe that it doesn't matter if you do nothing wrong, if you're black, you're going to get, that's a lie. You're stupid. And this is why I'm saying this, because fundamentally speaking, there's enough idiots who are committing crimes that police don't have time to focus on people who ain't doing nothing. There's no glory in messing with somebody who ain't doing nothing because you have a plethora of people who are committing crimes. As we speak, and somebody's committing a crime right now, and there ain't enough officers to catch the person. We have a plethora of people committing crimes. I bet LAPD right now is arresting somebody, and there's somebody committing a crime that they know about, but they can't get there because they're too busy arresting these people. Nobody have to target you. You ain't that special. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you like the video. Make sure you go to the Officer Tatum store to get some cool merch. The link is in the description section. Am I tripping? Or I know what I'm talking about? Y'all let me know. God bless y'all. See y'all on the next one.